Welcome to Point Blank. This is your host, Panama Crypto. Today our guest is Socal. He's an OG miner and former soldier and veteran. Welcome, Socal. It's amazing to have you on Point Blank, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man.
It's my pleasure. So let's kick it off. So what have you been up to lately, man, in and out of crypto?
Oh, well, at the same time, a lot and nothing at all. As far as trading goes, I haven't been doing a whole lot recently. Basically just strategic moves, more or less. Um, so haven't been like day trading or anything. But on the other end of the spectrum, been working with a couple projects and everything, so been pretty busy with all of that, and been getting deeper into the DeFi and NFT space.
Can you tell us about your background?
Yeah, I was Army for almost 10 years, got into crypto at the end of 2013, uh, got
Perfect
into C
timing.
Yeah, right. Got into CT, bought the original top of 1,000. Well, it was like $800 or so. The very first Bitcoin I ever bought.
That ain't
It was
so
like eight.
bad.
Yeah, it was like
35x from that.
right. So I bought the OG top of 1,000. The original time it hit 1,000 in 2013. But yeah, so that's when I first got into crypto. I actually heard about Bitcoin in 2000. It was at the beginning of 2010, I think. Yeah. That was the very first time I'd heard of Bitcoin, and I was home on leave from Iraq. I was deployed, so I was just like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like something only drug dealers would use. I'm not touching that shit. All right, got to go back to war. Bye." I just totally blew it off like an idiot. So, but yeah, a few years later, I actually looked into it and finally got into crypto, and it's basically been into it ever since.
Perfect entry, man.
Oh yeah, right.
What crypto projects you got going on right now? You mentioned you were doing something.
Oh, yes, I'm working with Small right now, SMOL. That's a NFT game that has DeFi elements as well, like liquidity pools, and, tokens, staking the tokens and such. Anyway, uh, go check it out, everybody. Small dot finance.
Do you have mining projects going on?
Uh, no, just my own little personal miners running. That's all I have. And actually, quite recently, I've been mining Ethereum ahead of the swap to POS.
Where are you swapping your rigs into now that
Uh,
Ethereum is no longer going to be proof of work?
well, it still will be for a little while at least. So obviously, I'm going to keep my miners parked on Ethereum until then. But once it swaps over, we'll see, because obviously, especially with the current run up in price, Ethereum is the king of profitability right now for GPU mining, at least. And
And fees.
yeah, so the and fees as well. Yeah, exactly. So which contributes to why it's the king of profitability for GPUs right now. But anyway, we'll see what the landscape looks like after Ethereum goes POS. I'm wondering if there might be a contentious hard fork of where miners decide to make an ETC 2.0 or something to, keep Ethereum POW. I don't know. I haven't heard any rumblings of that. I'm just saying, it's a possibility, and it'll be interesting if that does happen. But yeah, we'll see what shakes out after Ethereum goes full POS, and we'll see what happens.
So, Gal, what is your general approach to maximize gains in crypto? What is your secret sauce?
Uh Basically, diversification of income streams and risk management. And what I mean by diversification is that I'm not relying solely on uh, Ethereum mining for profit, or solely on uh, spot Bitcoin trading, or leveraged Bitcoin trading, or spot altcoin trading, or leveraged altcoin trading. Do it all, but be smart with it. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't go too heavy into a single coin. Don't, all those kinds of pitfalls and everything. So that's, got to manage your risk as well. So diversify where your income comes from, and also manage risk well.
What is the worst way to fuck up mining?
The worst way to mess it up basically is to well, man, there's so many different ways that you could mess it up. First off, if you're building your rigs yourself, you could buy incompatible parts. So say you could buy a motherboard that is slotted for a Intel CPU, but you buy an AMD CPU. It's not going to fit. So that's one way you could mess up mining. Other way is to not consistently maintain and monitor your rigs. You got to make sure clean the dust off of them every once in a while. Make sure your GPUs don't run hot, all that kind of stuff. And you also got to monitor the coin that you're mining, because, like I said, profitability for GPU mining changes almost on a day-to-day basis. So what's the most profitable coin today might be unprofitable to mine tomorrow. So you got to really monitor your rigs and what you're mining, and pay attention to what you're doing, and obviously have a plan as well, because then there's things, you could go into spec mining, speculation mining. So you might be willing to mine at a loss in the short term, with the expectation that whatever you're mining will go up in the future and will turn a profit for you.
How has mining have changed since 2018? There's
Oh man,
a big migration from the regular proof of work to POS.
mining has really changed a lot. It used to be a lot easier for sure. Used to be a lot lower barrier of entry. Um, that ASICs have really ruined mining, basically, is what it boils down to. But yeah, it has changed, but it's not dead, as a lot of people love to claim that, oh, mining's unprofitable, it's dead, blah blah. At least as far as GPU mining goes, and they couldn't be farther from the truth. I've been profitably mining since 2013, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just suck at it.
But hasn't actually that happened that less and less projects are coming out as proof of work?
Yes, mainly I see that as more of a fundraising gimmick on the side of the projects than anything to do with uh, being proof of work or proof of stake or whatever. Because with the proof of stake, that's basically that's 100% pre-mined. So that gives them a stack of coins that they can then do their little pre-sales and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, there's projects that do go proof of stake and do not do any pre-sales, do a some sort of airdrop or other sort of fair launch distribution. Of course, there's projects like that but because probably they're not needing the exact mechanisms that proof of work provides. So why would they be proof of work? And most of the time, those kinds of projects are normally tokens built on top of another protocol, such as Ethereum. So they wouldn't. I mean, technically, they are proof of work right now, if you really want to think about it, since they're a token built on top of Ethereum, which is proof of work.
Are
But
there are
anyway, I'm
there
getting technical, huh?
are there any new coins that are proof of work
Oh yeah, there's still new coins
that are hot?
launching. Well, again, that changes. For now, Ethereum is still dominating because it's about to go proof of stake. So, and also the fees being through the roof right now. Ethereum's dominating profitability, so it's going to overshadow anything right now. But
If
again,
I
that is subject to change.
if I were to invest like 5K in mining rigs, how much do you think I could rack up in mining?
A lot of that it's going to boil down to two factors: one that you do have control over, one that you do not. The factor that you do have control over is going to be electricity costs. So obviously, if you're paying 25 cents per kilowatt hour or something, it's going to be extremely difficult to turn a profit. But if you're paying 8 or 9 cents a kilowatt hour, even 10 cents a kilowatt hour, then it will be much easier to turn a profit. Now, the other factor is going to be basically just luck, is what it boils down to. There's really no other way to put it. And as an example, my several years ago, I built some 1080 rigs, GTX 1080s, and it was at the then current rate. I was looking at about 10 or 11 months to ROI my rigs, which is return on investment. In other words, so until the rigs paid for themselves. Well, about 2 months, 3 months after I built those rigs, I was actually like the second GPU miner on a POW coin and ended up making an obscene amount of money a day off of that coin. And what it boiled down to is within 3 months, I actually ROI'd my rigs because I was lucky and I hit a coin that paid out extremely well for GPU miners at the time. So a large factor that you just really have no control over is going to be luck, really.
What are those lucky coins you're looking up for 2021 that are on proof of work? Are there any?
Quite honestly, I have not even started looking yet. Like I said, I've just got my rigs parked on
Ethereum
until the proof of stake switch over, and then I'm going to survey the landscape and see what's going on. That's probably a short-sighted and poor choice, but that's just basically, I've been with the holidays and then with working on small and everything, and with the Bitcoin and Ethereum run-ups, I've been understandably distracted.
Also, you went to 9 to 5 like early 2019, right? And then came back to full crypto again. You had posted you had posted something on Twitter that you found a 9 to 5 that were paying absurd amount of money, so you were taking off for a while.
Oh yeah, that was early 2019. Yeah.
Was that in
that was
military?
Just 2019. Contracting, yeah.
Cool. A paid gun.
No.
Basically.
No.
DNA, I guess.
No.
Meaning non-disclosure agreement.
No, I mean, I did satellite communications, stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Sort of like Jason Bourne sort of work.
No, not anything is cool.
This episode is brought to you by PrimeXBT, the exchange that makes possible to trade with leverage on legacy markets from a single Bitcoin-based account. So, Socal, can you shill us your shitcoins?
Well, right now, the two altcoins that I'm pretty heavy in, obviously small, since I'm working on that project, I obviously have skin in the game. I'm not just going to freaking chill it and not have a bag. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And then another thing. Now, I'm not a part of this project. I'm just a bag holder. But I actually got in on NDR, Node Runners. I
Mhm.
actually ended up getting on the airdrop back in like September or October, and it was like 25 NDR or whatever at the time. And I actually started looking at the project. It's an NFT trading card game. Uh, Looked pretty cool. I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it out and get into it, see what's up. And Jesus, it's been doing well, so that's nice. And I expect a lot of good things from them in the future. The devs are extremely active. There hasn't been any shenanigans or anything, at least not yet. You know what I mean? You never know in crypto, but so far the devs have been legit and everything. So I'm pretty happy with it. They're actively developing it. And in fact, I think this month or in the next month or so, the full-blown villain fighting will be going live. So that will be cool.
Any other legacy coins you're back holding?
Uh, just random bags here and there, different things. FTT, BNB, KCS, a lot of exchange coins. Uh, got some sell from the Celsius token that took off. Um,
Any DeFi
I
coins?
I got a couple of actually no, unfortunately. I do need to change that though. I am looking at Ave
Yeah.
is what I'm looking at possibly grabbing a bag of. And I do have a couple random older POW bags, like a bag of Beam and stuff, which I've seen recently has been just cratering.
Yeah.
But I
Hasn't
mined it.
managed to recover.
Yeah, that's the good thing about POW coins, though, is if you mine them, as now, granted, this depends on your electricity rate that you pay, which for me, fortunately, is extremely cheap. So, and this does hold true, as a general rule. If you mine the coin, you normally get it cheaper than if you buy it off an exchange.
Of course.
It's generally cheaper to mine a coin. So even though Beam's been created, I'm pretty sure it's probably at about break even now, maybe slightly underwater, not anywhere near as bad as if somebody would have bought it, say, when I mined it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Have you delved into the polka dot shitcoin?
no, not at all. I've kind of missed that. I like to stick my head in the sand and just talk shit every once in a while. And yeah, so I missed all that. I mean, sometimes it screws me. I did that with the first DeFi craze in like August or whatever, and I ended up missing out on the uni airdrop. So sometimes it screws me, but sometimes I also miss getting screwed. So it evens out.
So talking about scam coins, what do you think is bigger scam, Ripple or Hex? I know this is a hot topic for you.
Hex can go fuck itself. All right, I'll say it. I don't give a shit. Fuck Richard Hart. Fuck all the Hex tards. I don't give a fuck. And Ripple's already dead. SEC already screwed Ripple. They got SEC. They're done. It's over. Fat lady sang. But uh, the for Hex, their time's coming.
So what do you make of this cash stack coin deal? I saw you defending coin artist the other day, a few weeks back. What was
Oh,
it?
the coin, that DeFi coin trying to trademark the coin ticker that coin artist has been using
For years?
forever already. No, 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 no. Well, the coin ticker I think is only like for a year or so, but then they were trying to extend it to her name, coin artist as well, which she's had since like 2013, 2014, before those assholes even existed. The DeFi what's the actual name of the project?
I don't remember,
You know?
but I'm pretty
No.
sure they started using the cash tag coin.
Yeah. They can eat all the dicks, all of them. They better hope I don't catch them walking down the street.
Let me look at the cash tag on CoinGecko. It was something like coindefy.org.
Yeah, something
It's
like that.
CoinDefy.
Okay, Coin Defy. I knew it was either DeFi Coin or Coin Defy. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
which one it was,
yeah, it's
but
CoinDefy.
yeah,
And they've been pretty quiet about the whole thing after Coin
because
Artist.
they nuked their business. They're done. Nobody's going to use their service. Nobody's going to associate with them after they pulled that shit. They're done. That's it. Game over. Pack it up.
Yeah, rebrand.
No, they can't even rebrand. Just close down the whole damn company. Go start a new one doing something else because you're done here.
Yeah, that's a pretty fast way to kill a business in crypto.
Oh, I love it though because it is. I mean, for the vast majority, in traditional outside of crypto, any kind of business, that really doesn't happen. There isn't a quick backlash against shady shit that can shut down a business immediately. In crypto, that can and does happen. Not all the time, but it does.
I think it's really tight that that community got together just to defend coin artists. I think it's pretty
Well,
dope.
well, I mean, of course, she deserved it. She's put in a lot of work and been around, helped out a whole lot of people, been around forever. And then those assholes come along and try to basically just steal her branding from her.
Yeah, just
So
for using cash tag coin, which is
that,
pretty fucking dumb.
yeah,
Like, what are they planning to do? Like, also apply that patent bullshit or trademark bullshit into Bitcoin also? That's,
yeah, right.
that's
They
those are the
they
probably dumbest lawyers you could see in crypto.
You're not wrong.
So, Sokol, where do you see crypto going in 2021?
Up. Number only go up.
Bet more.
Bet more. Of course, I'm also sitting long from 4,500. So,
Yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to flex that fucking leverage
boobity
trade.
boobity.
Once
Boobity
again,
boobity.
what is the percentage your return right now? Like
I don't know. Something disgusting.
13,000%.
Something like that. I don't know. I haven't checked it in a few days. I don't know.
I got a few fellow crypto Twitter friends that couldn't enter because BitMEX couldn't allow them due to the server crash.
Oh, sucks to be using Bitmax.
You were using Bybit, right?
Nope.
What were you using?
Something.
Ah, okay. I got it. Sucks to be in America nowadays, more or less. Especially for taxation and regulation bullshit. Something
I only
something
trade spot and paper trade, bro. What are you talking about?
okay. Something a VPN could get you away with.
I mean, I don't know anything about that personally, but I heard VPNs are pretty cool.
Yeah. You should check it out. And with that, we end our episode. I'm extremely happy to have hosted Socal on Point Blank. Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, bud.
No problem. Can you tell us where we can find you?
Sure. I'm on on Twitter at SoCal_crypto. And periodically I am on Shitcoin Talk as well, which is we try to do it weekly podcast about basically shitcoins and whatever else we feel like talking about.
Are we doing this episode this Saturday?
Yes, actually, we're doing a huge marathon episode this Saturday, January 9th. Don't know exactly what time it will be starting or ending. That basically depends on how many people we get lined up. But so far, the guest list is filling out nicely. So keep an eye out on on Twitter is where we will announce, the start time on Saturday. It'll probably most likely start around 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. But, again, we'll officially announce a start time and everything on Twitter as Saturday gets closer and we finalize the guest list.
Cool. I'm looking forward for that one.
Yes, me too. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks for listening. Until next time. Peace. This episode was brought to you by PrimeXBT, the exchange where you can trade without KYC on legacy markets with your Bitcoin. You can trade commodities like gold, silver, oil, even indexes and forex. Join now and get a 50% bonus on top of your deposit for trading at u.primexbt.com/Panama.